Alright, I do apologize. My phone kind of acted up. But nevertheless, what I'm trying to say is, I took it a little too far earlier today. Louis, I hope you're watching. If you do, I'm sorry, okay? I really want you to be my duo partner. I have over 100. I have 102 wins so far, limited time mode. I want us to at least get to almost 200 if we can. And I know we can because we've done it before. The way we're going, we'll probably get 200 wins before this season ends. And you're the best dual partner I've ever had. Okay? I know you want to play with some of your friends, and I totally understand. Okay? But I wanted you and I to play duo versus squad. And quite frankly, I haven't. We actually had been doing a squad versus squad, but we haven't done our duo versus squad yet. All right. But the other thing is, I had to eat, so that's why I had to leave. And I hope you totally understand. But I was gonna be back anyway, so you and I can play. But to me it's all well. But I totally understand. But the other thing is, I don't know. I know that Mars probably lagged out because she hasn't responded back, so I think she lagged out. I tried to get Fearless to join me so I could do a solo versus squad. She probably lagged out. But the thing is, Louis, if you do watch this, which way are they going? Okay, this is not what I want. We got like 3 people up ahead of me, so I have to figure a way to get around them. Okay, looks like they're moving. But anyway, the thing is, I'd rather keep getting those wins. And I know you like to keep getting those wins too. Wait, what do we got here? Yeah, someone just said something mean to me, but oh well. But nevertheless, the reason why I don't play competitive is for a reason. Alright? Because every time I play competitive, I always get stream sniped. And I also end up getting aimbotted. So that's why I don't like playing competitive. But, I really have to give a huge thank you to Epic Games for putting in that new mode last year. And it's really have worked. And, Epic Games really does a great job of, having these updates and putting stuff in. And when you do creative, you would actually be able to see all the guns and weapons and, everything that has been vaulted. Like the dual pistols, the chug jug, the airstrike, everything. And I'm going to give you all a quick heads up. I'm about to walk by my mentor. She's got the lawnmower going. So I'll pause for a moment. But yeah, so if you still hear me, and it is actually a nice day out, so I'm gonna walk about 4 blocks. But anyway, but yeah, so back to my previous stream that I did before I had to come out. Hellhound, apparently, from what I've been told, has the coronavirus, and I really want to pray for him, because there's a tournament coming up on Fortnite, and Hellhound was nominated to be a part of it. But apparently when he found out he had the virus, it's not a good thing. So, thing is, he may not be able to participate in the tournament. Now, Team Expo is actually sad to hear that, but you know what? I want to tell you all a great story that I've learned. There's an old man that lives in my city that actually had tested positive for the virus. And bless the guy's heart, he recovered from it. And when he got home, there was a parade down that guy's neighborhood. And he was so happy, he was thankful. People can recover from this stuff. And that's one thing that people think that they can't recover because it's hard. But there's a way how to fight it. And that's just to stay calm and, stay comfortable and do what the doctors say. But, here in Iowa, especially in my county, we're actually the highest of the whole thing. And it's not good. I'm just checking to see if I have any messages. I do not. Okay. But we can recover from this stuff. All we need to do is be outside when it's so warm. Because warm and hot is not good for the virus. And I say that because the virus might stick around, but it's also good because it'll kill the germs. But, sadly, people are saying that this virus might come back after summer. And if that is the case, we're going to have to really fight. And we're going to have to fight hard. Because I know we can do it as Americans. New York City, the state of New York, they're the ones that's getting the worst of all this mess. But, a couple days ago, I saw only 8 confirmed cases at one point. But the deaths were way higher than the confirmed cases. I don't know if it's because the people in the state of New York were the ones that were in where the whole virus started. We don't know. But apparently, Hellhound was one of them that apparently gotten close to one of them, or someone came to his place and got him it. We don't know. But all I heard is that Hellhound got involved in this virus, And I'm really hoping he's doing all right. Because it will hurt to see such a talented young Fortnite player to get this virus. You know, Hounded is sad because Hellhound and Hounded, they were duo partners for this tournament that's coming up, and it hurts to see, you know, and I also want to say this to Team Expo. We're going to win all these titles for you. We can do it. I haven't won a tournament, but you know what? I'd rather have us. I mean, me and Louie can actually take you to get more wins. And the more players you bring in, we're going to be unbeatable. And I can tell you that right now. And I'll tell you one other thing. Just set me and Louie up with these victories, and you can set the others up for the money cup or the cash cup and these tournaments, and we're gonna have a record. Because right now I have a huge record right now on limited time mode, which is really amazing. And I really have to give Louie a huge credit for it, because, you know, him and I don't know how to put this into words, man, but 102 victories on limited time mode, that's amazing. And you know what? I'm just blessed to be in the #1 clan, and that's Team Expo. And yes, I kind of did say that I want to get kicked out of it, but I don't really want to get kicked out because no other clan will be as good as Team Expo. Team Expo is the only one that I'm going to be in forever. Even though the clans I used to be in the past, either they got shut down or players just moved on. Yeah, but Team Expo is going to be #1 in the world. And I have great faith in it. As long as me and Louie stay duo partners forever, we'll get more limited time mode wins. And hopefully, Hellhound can recover from the coronavirus. And him and Hounded can do whatever they were doing. And we will be the best ever. Now I'm approaching my mentor, so you're going to hear me not talk for another few minutes. If my mentor thinks I'm going to be mowing, she's out of her mind. Because I'm the one that's been doing more of the mowing and her son doesn't. So I'm not going to be mowing it. I mean, she needs to get that in her head. Oh well. But anyway, let's see here. Still haven't got anything. But, you know, anyway, I also want to give a huge shout out to everybody on Team Expo. You know, even the leader of it, you know, I mean, it was easy for me to get in, but I want to keep on doing good. You know, because I know I can do well. It's just a matter of when and how. Now, I've won everything except for one thing, and that's a squat, or that's a solo. I've come close so many times of winning a solo match, but I have failed. Quite a bit. I have placed in the top 5 quite a bit. But I know I can do it. I know I can do it. But I'm not really gonna do a solo match till next season. And I am gonna also give you guys a spoiler alert. Me and Louie are gonna really dominate next season as well. Now, I do want to say this. As long as Epic Games keep that skilled matchmaking thing going towards the next season, I'll have a record of getting first victories in each season. Now, most of you, I don't really know. Some of you, I know a lot. I actually, when Fortnite first came out, I'm like, well, this game's gonna be boring as heck. I actually downloaded it, but I did not play the first season. I played towards the end of season 2, and I kept playing on. And yeah. Now what I'm gonna do is when I go inside, I am going to show you guys my status. And trust me, you'll like it. Now onto the weather, which is pretty much one of my most things I do. As you guys know, 2 weeks ago we had an outbreak. Actually, it was back on the 11th, 12th, and 13th. The town of Monroe, Louisiana, got hit by a 2.25 mile tornado. It was an EF4, and that town is devastated. Sadly, they might end up getting hit again tomorrow. There's a moderate risk. Actually, I think I still have that. Let me find it for y'all. Nice. Give me a moment while I get it loaded. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, here's the graphic. You should see it pretty quick, and I do apologize for very slow. That's the graphic, and the red part you see there, that's the moderate. And here is the thing. In that moderate is Monroe, Louisiana. Now, keep in mind that the other graphic that I'm going to pull up is the tornado threat that's going to be part of this. And yes, they say there might be a tornado outbreak. And that makes perfect sense, given the fact, here it is, given the fact that the dynamics is going to be real bad. So, Boom. Now, if you see the blue, that's the highest chance so far of tornadoes. And yes, Monroe, Louisiana's in it. So yeah, that's not good. But anyway, I am going to end the stream. And then I'm going to go back in. And hopefully I can get another live stream going. And then I do want to warn you.